In a shocking moment, Jungkook, the lead vocalist of the legendary group BTS, was seen crying with emotions so strong that he could not hold back his tears. The moment came during a private event recently held in Seoul, where Jungkook looked deeply moved. However, the most interesting thing is the reason that underlies the crying. As it turned out, this is not due to the pressure of the entertainment world or the usual events in the daily routine of an idol, but rather to a surprise from the closest person, the father. The cause of Jungkook's tears was not a tragedy or a feeling of distress, but rather a loving act of his father that was secretly done away with behind the scenes. This surprise surprised many of those present, even his BTS colleagues, who were surprised to see Jungkook's emotional side, which is less often seen. However, although this incident is very personal, it is a testament to how deep the family ties that exist between them are. The incident that just shocked BTS fans and the public, Jungkook's emotional cry that turned out to be caused by a surprise from his father, has spread quickly online. Many felt moved and inspired by this moving story. However, behind the euphoria, a big question arises that we must answer together as critical readers. Did this incident really happen according to what was reported? Or maybe this is just part of a media strategy to attract public attention and create a sensation that can benefit many. We are often surprised by news or stories that touch the heart, such as the story of an idol who cried because of the surprise of the closest person. Such stories are certainly easy to make us carried away and feel connected to the character being told. However, in an entertainment world so filled with media frenzy, it is very difficult to distinguish between reality and engineering. In fact, it is not uncommon to see how a news story is seasoned with dramatic elements that are deliberately made to create controversy or increase the popularity of a public figure. Let's take a deeper look at this phenomenon and invite all of us to think more critically. Is what we are reading true? Or is it just a story created to arouse our emotions and create a sensation? Did this incident really happen? After news of Jungkook crying at a private event because of his father's surprise spread, many BTS fans immediately reacted positively. They were moved and inspired by Jungkook's emotional side, which is rarely seen in public. However, as one of the members of the biggest K-pop group in the world, Jungkook always appears tough and full of passion in his busy routine. Sure, seeing him cry over a surprise given by his father paints a very human picture of him, that even though he's a superstar, he's still a kid who values his family's love and support. However, keep in mind that in the world of entertainment, everything that is seen in the media often does not fully reflect reality. The media, especially with regard to celebrities, often have a tendency to pack a story with dramatization or even create a story larger than reality in order to attract the attention of more readers. So, the question we have to ask is it true that this incident actually happened, or is it just part of a story deliberately constructed for the purpose of sensation? We certainly can't just take this story for granted without questioning things. Is it possible that a very private moment, which is usually not revealed to the public, was deliberately leaked? Or did Jungkook's father really commit a major act that was not revealed before? While this may be true, it is also possible that the media played a role in enlarging the story to make it more dramatic and profound. This is a dynamic we need to be aware of as readers. Sensation factor in the world of entertainment, the entertainment world, especially the K-pop industry, is known for its fierce competition and high demands. Every action, every moment, even every expression can be big news that attracts attention. Therefore, many times the stories raised to the surface do not always appear with a positive or pure purpose. In some cases, these kinds of stories can be a tool to increase the media's appeal to a particular celebrity or group. Why are so many media outlets interested in highlighting these kinds of stories? The answer is very simple. Because these stories manage to arouse the reader's emotions and create emotional attachments. We all love stories about a loving family, about a person who has a strong relationship with his parents. These are human elements that make us feel connected, even with someone we don't know personally. However, sometimes we have to ask ourselves, is this story told with a sincere purpose? Or is it simply to attract clicks and exacerbate our dependence on far-fetched sensations? Critical in addressing entertainment news for fans, seeing Jungkook cry can be a heartwarming experience. However, in a world filled with lies and hype, we must also learn to sort out information wisely. Can we distinguish between fact and fiction? Are we tempted to believe in every story shared by the media just because we want to support our idols? This is a challenge faced by many people, especially those who are very emotionally attached to public figures. In addition, we must also think about the bigger question. What is the purpose of spreading this kind of story? Is it to show the human side of an idol who is often seen as the perfect figure? Or is there another motivation behind the story? For example, to increase media interest or attract public attention in order to focus more on the personal life of the celebrity? We cannot deny that entertainment media often exploit the emotional side of a celebrity to achieve financial gain or increase clicks, hoaxes, or reality. So, what can we conclude from all this? Is this story pure reality, or is it just a part of the story that was deliberately created to attract attention? This is a difficult question to answer definitively because we only get information presented by the media, which is often not completely transparent or trustworthy. As critical readers, we need to be careful in responding to every story that is circulating. Before we believe any news that comes our way, it's good to reflect on a few things. Is this information coming from a reliable source? Is there any evidence to support this claim? Or is this story just invented to play with our emotions as spectators and fans? We certainly want to support our favorite artists, but we also have to be careful not to get caught in the whirlpool of sensations and hoaxes circulating. The world of entertainment can be very alluring, but we as readers and fans have a responsibility to think critically and filter information wisely. Ponder before drawing conclusions ultimately. The reaction to this story depends on each individual. Some people will probably be moved and believe completely in this story, while others will probably remain skeptical and question its veracity. There is nothing wrong with both reactions, as long as we always remember to keep thinking critically and not easily carried away by emotions in following the news. Let's invite ourselves to always ask, does this story we read really reflect reality? Or is it just a fabrication made to create a sensation? Before we go any further in providing support or opinions, we must make sure that we do not get caught up in the flow of information of unclear origin. The world of entertainment is full of surprises, but not all of them are true. Some are deliberately designed to captivate us. With this question, we invite you all to think more deeply and discuss. What do you think about this story? Do you believe or doubt? Let's share our opinions and build a more critical discussion about the news around us.